The life given us by nature is short, but the memory of a well-spent life is eternal. Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joys and dividing our grief. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Times are bad. Children no longer obey their parents, and everyone is writing a book. If we are not ashamed to think it, we should not be ashamed to say it. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. The life of the dead is set in the memory of the living. The face is a picture of the mind, with the eyes as its interpreter. The shifts of fortune test the reliability of friends. To study philosophy is nothing but to prepare oneself to die. I criticize by creation, not by finding fault. We must not say every mistake is a foolish one. It is foolish to tear one's hair in grief, as though sorrow would be made less by baldness. It is a great thing to know your vices. A happy life consists in tranquility of mind. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. Our span of life is brief, but is long enough for us to live well and honestly. The enemy is within the gates. It is with our own luxury, our own folly, our own criminality, that we have to contend. Freedom is participation in power. The function of wisdom is to discriminate between good and evil. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. Knowledge which is divorced from justice may be called cunning rather than wisdom, though silence is not necessarily an admission. It is not a denial either. Never injure a friend, even in jest. God's law is right reason. When perfectly understood, it is called wisdom. When applied by government in regulating human relations, it is called justice. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. A friend is a second self. It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and to forget his own. A mind without instruction can no more bear fruit than can a field, however fertile, without cultivation. We are bound by the law so that we may be free. Diseases of the soul are more dangerous and more numerous than those of the body. We must not only obtain wisdom, we must enjoy her. It is our own evil thoughts which madden us. To teach is a necessity. To please is a sweetness. To persuade is a victory. Trust no one unless you have eaten much salt with him. Kindness is stronger than fear. Memory is the treasury and guardian of all things. Silence is one of the great arts of conversation. A room without books is like a body without a soul.